At some point, Mr. McFate offered, because one of the things we've been wondering is why would he say, I'll take care of this car to his wife from whom he was separated? That sounds kind of ridiculous.
He actually did not want to get a divorce. He did want to stay together with me, but because of that issue, I actually cut him off, and I don't ever want to speak to him or see him again.
Okay, did you know that they were speaking about you potentially moving in and becoming another home caretaker?
When they had first met, yes.
Okay.
Daniel, the first car that your separated wife owned was causing you credit problems.
I was also on the loan for that car.
And it was affecting your credit.
Correct.
So you got Ms. Cohn to essentially buy the car for the defendant.
Initially, yes.
Why should we hold your wife responsible for something that was really to your benefit? Yeah. Yes, Ms. Cohn.
He may have gotten the loan, talked about what was going on, but it was my decision to make the offer to her. I did not make the offer to him for the loan for the car.
I understand.
I made the offer to her.
I understand that, but he promoted the offer.
Well, it was a better interest rate.
But I'm just mulling over in my own mind between Daniel and the defendant, who it is that's going to bear the cost of this loan.
Well, I thought I was protected by having a contract with her for the money because it was with her and it was her car and she was going to be responsible for it.
Did you feel pressured in some way to sign this contract?
A little bit, yes.
What was the pressure?
I was under the assumption that if I did not sign, then Mr. McFate would call the finance institution of where my car loan was for the Honda Civic, call them to get that car repoed.
Why did you have that impression?
Because I was behind in payments. I was only behind around $1,500 at the time.
So he would have done it in order to alleviate the pressure on his credit situation?
Correct.
Would you do that, Daniel?
That was not the plan, no. I was getting the car for her, so one, it's a better interest rate. Two, it's a smaller loan, and the payments would be considerably smaller.
But I'm still confused. If you were on the hook for the Honda Civic at a high interest rate,
Correct.
why would you not be on the hook for this new car that's less expensive, lower interest rate? And Ms. Cohen, you thought that they were still together. Did it not raise flags for you when you solely had her sign and not him?
Not really, because women can own their own.
I know that.
And I just felt that she was buying the car for her, that this was going to be her car.
Who was making the payments on the Honda Civic? Just her? You weren't helping?
Correct.
Okay.
All right, we're going to excuse the parties while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both very much.
We have deliberated and reached a unanimous verdict. Absent a written contract in this case, there would have been some very interesting issues about who might have been on the hook for this loan, who procured it, who really should have been responsible for it. And frankly, it is possible that if this loan was not procured after separation, this could have even been a community loan. But that is for the dissolution court to decide. For now, Ms. Cohen is a third party, and Ms. Cohen has a very clear contract. This is why we say put it in writing. All those interesting questions aside, you memorialized your agreement in writing, and it is exceedingly clear that this is a loan between the two of you. This is an easy one for us. You're entitled to recover both the principal that is due and the interest that is due because you set an appropriate rate of interest, which many of our litigants do not, but you set an appropriate rate of interest on a personal loan. So, Ms. Cohen, our verdict is in favor of you for $2,396, and we wish all three of you the best.